Is it stuck? Oh my gosh, maybe you do need the power of He-Man.
Just break the box!
I am not going... No. No.
Hey girls, where's Optimus at?
Hey everybody, thanks for visiting my channel today on Toys, the Universe, and Everything. I'm going to spend some time with the Masters of the Universe Origins Castle Greyskull. I would have loved to have done this video months ago, but my Greyskull's been on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, and I've been checking Walmarts locally all summer long, and this is the first time I've actually seen one, and I bought it. And it's kind of hard to judge it based on retail of this toy, because I don't think many of us are paying full retail, because as they're showing up at Walmarts all over the place, a lot of Walmarts have already put them on clearance prices. I saw on one of the Facebook groups the other day, someone posted a picture where this thing was going for around 20 bucks. And I got half off of this one. And some Walmarts, the one I live next to, the Castle Greyskull had actually been moved to the Lego aisle, or that's where it was on its modular, was in the Lego aisle. The rest of the toys, the Masters of the Universe toys, were on the same aisle as, Transformers, G.I. Joe, My Hero Academia, all those things. Greyskull, however, was from the get-go misplaced on a completely different aisle, 2 aisles away, over by the Lego stuff. And the only reason I knew to look there is because I just look at Lego stuff and I saw a Greyskull sticker. And oh, they're doing like a Mega Bloks Castle Greyskull or something. Like, well, no, hopefully not for $100. And then I looked at it, I was like, no, that's not Mega Bloks. That just says MOTU Castle Greyskull. So I just kept checking that spot, and finally, 3 months later, there it is. So, I'm really happy to get one home and play with it. You'll see my kids futzing around with it. I'll futz around with it. We'll kick the tires, so to speak, and then, see what we think of it. Alright, so, hi.
Hello. We're going to be opening Castle Greyskull.
Castle Greyskull.
This thing is huge.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, you must have the power of He-Man to lift the Castle Greyskull.
No, just hold it. Yes, open it. It has tape.
Try to get it all in the shot.
It has tape.
Yeah, it has tape. It has tape. We're going to open that tape.
Okay.
Oh no! Yeah. I have the power of pointy, sharp objects.
Oh, scissors.
Yes. So back away. Not that much. You don't have to leave or anything. Yes. We're going to open the Castle, the Greyskull.
Whoa, that is really sharp.
It is really sharp. Whoa, whoa. I would never do this to the Hall of Justice. But since you're new, Castle Greyskull, you get opened. Whoa. Alright, putting the pointing away.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, this is huge. This is too huge to get out.
Is it too huge to get out? Oh, well, video's over.
No. Oh, it's like stuck.
Is it stuck? Oh my gosh, maybe you do need the power of He-Man.
Just break the box.
I am not going... No. No. We will not break the box.
The box. Holy smokes.
Holy smokes.
The box will break you.
Oh, getting the parts, getting the bits. Getting the bits and the parts.
Oh, piggy.
There's no piggy in the set. There's no piggy. There should be a piggy. That would be cool if there was a piggy. There's cardboard.
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 Oh, the chair to the trap door.
Wait, is that supposed to be stickle?
We're gonna put stickers on it. We are not there yet.
Hey, I'm just saying.
My gosh.
More tape.
Always 5 steps ahead.
More tape, Daddy.
All right, we're gonna do this. We're going to open and assemble the castle.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! Trap door. There's the trap door.
Guys, I found hole. Somebody just grab him and put it all on the floor.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Why is there ladder?
I was not planning on doing an unboxing or an assembly video, but things change. Clearly, now that people are getting a good view at my my toy room, office, game room. You see why I don't do many of these videos, because this is an 11 by 11 room with comics and toys and video games. There's no room, no room. Okay. Oh, instructions, little one. Instructions.
I can't open it though.
I never had a Castle Greyskull as a kid. That was the rich kid toy, so I've never put one of these together.
Oh, that's that.
Never sure if things are supposed to snap or lock or what.
I'm gonna say snap.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I'm just gonna go here and
Maybe.
get some
Maybe.
the stuff.
Okay. Okay, need the pew pew. Okay. Yeah. So I was not planning on getting this today. I never had it as a kid. This was a rich kid toy. I did not have it, and I was not planning on getting it today because I have not been able to find one all summer long. Even though the local Walmart had a price point on the shelf for it, it was empty all summer. And I was out doing groceries this morning, and boom, there it is. Not only did they have it, marked down over half off. And I was like, wow, that's the right price. So we got it. Even though I had one pre-ordered at Big Bad Toy Store, I knew I was going to get one eventually. Now I've got one to play with and one to leave in the box. Hopefully the one I get from Big Bad Toy Store will not look like somebody shoved it off a cliff. Because that's going to be bad, because that's the one I'm planning on not opening. They had two this morning. I got one. Also lucked out. They also had
Evil Lynn.
the new Deco Evil Lynn, and which I have not seen anything. The local stores have had nothing but 4 pegs.
And Skeletor.
4 pegs of regular He-Man and Skeletor. That's all they've had all summer long. The same 40 He-Mans and Skeletors, and I had to get He-Man here because he's got the Redeco OG He-Man head that I desperately want for my regular He-Man, so I had to buy that so I could pop it on my regular He-Man. So let's turn Greyskull around and look at the inside. Like I said, I never had an original Greyskull, so I don't have a big frame of reference for the paint changes and what's different in this versus the old one. I had friends that had it. I never had it. But here is the back side of it. A lot of cool play features in there.
Oh, and there also is some shelving, some wooden.
Whoa, you're gonna flip it here. There. I do like the details on the inside. The stickers mean business. Or else we'll over a little bit. The stickers mean business in this one. It's not like, you know, G.I. Joe stickers where if you put it down wrong, you can kind of catch yourself and pull them back up and restick them. These stickers will rip really fast, and so I was definitely having some nervous moments applying the few stickers that it does have. I like how most of the accessories kind of click into place. That's really cool. I like that it came with a sorceress. I guess I should try the door. When do y'all have Adam's pink sword or the gray sword? Can I see one? Let's see the little mechanism. I'll use the pink one because it's. I don't know how. There we go. There we go. Woo! Hello.
Hello.
It does open.
Yay! I knew
Yay.
it. I knew it, Daddy.
And it just clicks back into place. That's very cool.
Okay, now.
Oh, there. Yes, I know you want to have the swords.
Okay.
I like the paint. I think maybe they toned the green down from some of the ones I've seen earlier in the summer. I thought some of the paint was a little too gaudy in places. Like the green highlights were a bit much. Looks like they toned it down some point in their cycle of production. What do you think, girls?
Good.
Good? You like it?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is that it comes with scales.
Mommy, we opened the Castle Greyskull.
Awesome.
And did you get it?
Okay, so you see on there
Yeah.
the that you might want to move take He-Man and move him. Just kind of grab him, you lay him down in front of the main door or whatever. My Skeletor is kind of out of the way there.
Here.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, so you see that little rope?
Yes.
Yeah, just kind of unwind it. One more. Okay, cool. Now it's an elevator. You can push it down, actually.
Push it like pull this.
Yeah, the orange. No, that's up. So like you can take your finger and kind of push it down by the feet. Take your
Okay.
finger, push it. See Man-at-Arm's feet. Push that piece of floor down.
Gonna fall.
It's gonna fall.
Ooh.
Oh, you got it hooked. Not him hooked. The hook is hooked.
Oh.
There you go. That would push it there. Push it on the back pedal. There you go. Ah!
He-Man's dead.
He-Man's dead. But you can push him all the way down. You're hooked again.
Oh my gosh.
There he is. Oh, he
Oh,
took
you
the
can just
elevator.
let go of it.
He
Like,
took the elevator down. And now you can pull the rope.
Shower for me. I just did Dawn dish purging.
hold on. Retry.
There we go. Now you're getting it.
Okay.
I don't think I'd push the bottom. Maybe that back stand. Whoa.
There we go.
It's real
I
shaky.
win. I
It's real
win.
shaky, but yeah. And then
Okay.
you got a bunch of non-interactives, like the computer screen back there.
Huh.
And I can't decide, what do you think that is? Is that like meant to be a battering ram with a pig head and the fist on the other side? Or is that like a training dummy, like the Ninja Turtles have in their playset?
It'd be a very... I mean, it kind
It's
of looks
honest.
like a training dummy in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Although I don't see why there's a fist.
I don't know.
Maybe it's both. It could be a training thing and a...
Oh, because the original He-Mans had the spinny waist.
Mhm.
Go grab Stinkor and let's test that theory. Because you know how they spin at the waist, right?
Yeah.
You pull them back and then he whops. So,
Pulling back.
yeah. See, and then let go. Yeah. I bet that was intended for He-Man figures to hit it.
The new ones can't do that, can they?
No, they can't do that anymore. So
Right.
that would be the pointless. Yeah, you have to rope that off to keep it from falling down.
Oh, whoops.
That's why I had it tied there, just to keep it from sliding down when I didn't want it to. Another thing this has that the old ones didn't have is various places for foot pegs, because the new toys have peg holes in their feet. And if you see his feet, look at the bottom, there's no peg holes. So you just stood up or you didn't.
This guy doesn't smell like anything anymore.
He doesn't.
No.
Okay, so next thing to try out.
Or should have really bad smelling.
Well, yeah. Hang on, let's stop for a second because they're screaming. I love when they're screaming.
Ah.
Sissies are cleaning the shower, and so my family loves to yell through the house. Always the yelling.
I like Orko.
I like Orko too. Y'all quit screaming.
Orko's awesome.
Okay, so this is one of the really cool features here I'm gonna tell you about. You see the throne chair
Yeah?
that She-Ra's sitting in? All right, grab it. Don't pick it up. Grab it and turn it so she's gonna face Beastman. Just turn it. It pivots. Go ahead and spin it. It's okay.
It's just hard.
You know. You might want to hold the castle with one hand. Turn it more. Hold the castle. Turn it more. Oh,
Oh, wait, what?
ah!
I can fall?
It's a trapdoor fail. Trapdoor fail. Turn it more. You didn't turn it enough.
Fall die. I can't turn it anymore.
Fall die. Fall die. Oh no! It's because it's not open enough. I see what we did wrong.
What do we
Oh,
do?
fail.
What do we do?
Reset. It's
What do we do?
because the castle itself is stopping that from falling. It's got to be open more because the trapdoor ledge is blocked by the lower floor. Just move that ladder. Move that ladder. So,
Oh, wait, let me-
so what we got to do here? Oh, let's move Man. He's not pegged in anywhere.
I like these toys.
They're fun. They're very cool toys. There we go. See.
Ah. Okay, let's do it again.
Okay, we'll reset. Reset the shot. Reset the shot. Oh, Beastman, stand up, man.
Stand up, man. Beast man.
Beastman.
Beast man.
It's all about Beastman.
Oh, beast.
All right, you ready to try it again?
Yep.
All right, yeah, go
So I
ahead. Yeah,
turn
see,
the chair.
turn the chair.
Guy in the chair.
Poor Beastman. You're too stupid.
Has to be
Oh,
Whoa.
Beastman.
And
Hey,
you got Skeletor too!
Whoa!
2-hit combo. All you had to do was turn a chair.
There you go. The day is saved.
Thanks to She-Ra turning a chair.
Yay! Man, if I could just save the world by turning a chair,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Turn your chair, maybe it'll save the world.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, the world saved!
Yes! Amazing.
No more problems.
No more problems.
Oh, well, they're dead.
Yeah.
Shame.
I like it comes with generic weapons. I think
He-Man's
that's,
been replaced again.
I think that's the first blaster I've got for MOTU, for Masters, is the one that comes with that generic white blaster.
Where?
little rifle on the stand there. It's got a weapon stand.
So weird, like that. It's like, I mean, they got like all these space like crazy weapons, but usually they use swords.
Yeah, it's like Star Wars. It's science fantasy, you know.
Like at least like they like Jedi's, they use like the Force and like can do crazy. Like they throw their lightsabers sometimes like on range. But I don't know, like they're just like
science fantasy. I like that science fantasy.
Yeah, that's a cool combination.
Yeah, and then Star Wars they give us midichlorians because someone just couldn't handle it.
Midichlorians. It's
gotta be science fiction. Oh no, it's science fiction. Is it really?
It's all midichlorians, man.
Deadgum midichlorians.
I blame Jar Jar for everything.
It really is Jar Jar's fault, but that's not.
He's the reason the Emperor got in charge, right?
Yeah, he voted.
Bad
Jar Jar should never been given the right to vote.
Jar Jar should be arrested for crimes.
Everyone should have the right to vote. You know,
except Jar Jar.
Regardless of your gender, your skin color, you know, anyone should be able to vote except Jar Jar.
Jar Jar has no right to vote.
No, he screwed that one up.
Yeah, he's the reason trillions of people died and many planets got blown up.
Stinkor.
He's not that stinky anymore, though.
Yeah, he's lost his smell.
Oh, so sad.
He kind of smells like pine now. Maybe he always smelled like pine. But he used to smell like stronger pine.
What does pine smell like?
Like a tree. Pine tree.
Pine tree smell bad?
Alright, so.
Wait, is that Tila?
Yeah, it's Tila.
Oh.
Hello.
I didn't see her look like that.
So, let's see. Can we close this up with most of the accessories in it?
I don't know.
We will find out.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
It's over 9,000.
It's over 9,000.
Okay, so...
But will we be able to close Castle Greyskull? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No earthly idea. We're going to leave She-Ra in there.
Will this work?
Oh, wait.
It works.
It works.
I can't see the skull.
We going... Oh, no. We're Oh, wait. You have to put down. Oh. Yeah. Maybe.
Dun 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 dun.
Wait, we're schniggered on something. What are we schniggered on? Everything's popped in except I don't think this is popped in as much as it should be. Here, hold this. Man. Dude, man.
Dude guy.
Dude. Whoa.
Man.
Oh, another casualty.
He.
Hold that. Okay. 32. So what is keeping us from...
It's the hee.
It's the hee. Okay. There's the front of Castle Greyskull. Alright, and put the weapons on the thing. Actually, we're going to use that as a key here in just a second.
Wait, I want to spin it.
Sure.
Oh, here, hold it. I gotta spin it right.
Spin it right, dude.
You spin me right round, me right round. I like spinning things.
Oh, wait, let's try it. Alright, hold it. Put it down and hold it. I'm going to smack it.
Stinkor, are you gonna punch the thing?
Stinkor's going to punch the thing.
You know, it'd be funny if I make it like hit him back.
That'd be hilarious.
He hits it, it spins, and hits him in the face again.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I'm smart.
You smart. Okay. Alright, ready?
Maybe it should be the pig face.
He's gonna... I don't know what Stinkor should sound like.
I don't know.
That's not cool.
Kronk.
Everybody sounds like Kronk. Hey.
Everybody sounds like Kronk.
Kronk is everything. Oh, that hurt my whittle hand. I broke my whittle nose.
You broke your whittle nose. He's a fish.
I need a Stinkor figure. I need a modern Stinkor. Can I get that? I need it.
He's just merman, but...
He's not just merman.
He's merman, just
he's cooler than merman.
Well, yeah, but he's clearly just merman, just three colored to look like a snake.
Children.
But that's what you told me.
I know he's a repaint of merman, but he's so much cooler.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Because he's got the stinky gimmick.
Yeah. And also, the black and white looks cooler than just, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let us confirm the theory that anyone can in fact enter Castle Greyskull. So first, we're gonna let's move Stinkor out of the way. Bye bye, Stinkor. You are not adequately prepared to guard Castle Greyskull from the likes of Darth Vader. So he's gonna be.
All the castle's secrets shall be mine. Because all it takes is a sharp, pointy object.
Yeah. Let's see. So we're gonna take a lightsaber, and let's see if Darth Vader can in fact rule the universe. Oh, the lightsaber here. Oh no, it's not. Maybe if he wiggles it. No. Jiggle the handle. Jiggle the hand. No. Nope. Sorry, Darth Vader.
Drat. Foiled again.
Oh well, the forces of evil lose today, Darth Vader. You're just a master of evil, Darth. Like Obi-Wan told you.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Maybe he didn't have
It's
the
over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
He didn't have the midi-chlorians for it.
Nope.
I still hate that word.
Midichlorians.
It's not true. It's impossible.
Yeah, now I think the word midichlorian just doesn't makes me angry.
Makes you angry.
Midichlorians.
Midi-chlorians.
I don't like that word.
I don't either. All right, scooch it a little bit. You're not in the shot.
What? How is this possible?
Yeah, you know.
That's not true.
It is.
That's
It is true.
impossible.
Okay. Let's see if Wicket can be a master of the universe.
Let's see if Wicket is more powerful.
Get in there. No. Oh, I heard something click. But... Yub. Dun, 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 dun. Yub. All right.
You're so close.
So close, Wicket.
Scissors?
So close.
Can
Yes.
Scissor.
Because all kids play with sharp, pointy things.
So you're telling me Castle Great?
Scissors!
So a
Yay!
pair of scissors is now the master of the universe?
I have the power!
By the power of Greyskull, I have the power!
And the pointy object! Here, child, put that down. It's not safe. Not safe. Don't run with those.
I don't run with those.
Okay. Wait. That means any fourth grader could be master of the universe.
Haha, I'm not master.
Generic sword? Oh, generic sword works! Yay! This looks like the one that used to come with it came with the Wonder Bread He-Man. It's not at all Wonder Breaded. Because he apparently was just the regular old Mattel mail-away He-Man. Nobody remembered that because nobody did it. Okay. So, alright. What else we got? Oh, wait. I know. Can a kid with a Mickey Mouse spoon rule the universe? Huh? I'd like to get in there. Hold it back.
That's not
Oh, no. Your ears are too round.
Sorry, Mickey, but you can't be master of the universe.
It doesn't fit.
But I can. With my scissors, I will rule the...
You know what you gotta say.
Hook it up.
Nobody says that.
I do. I say it. Hook it up.
I like the Prince Adam sword, even though it's pink, because it's already both halves. It's the full sword.
Looks like I have the power now.
Why can't I get a full sword that isn't pink?
I am Daffy Duck, the wizard.
Behold the wizard.
Beware
His power. Unspeakable power. Okay, so when the doors open, I can see the elevator on the bottom floor. It's not...
I can now rule the universe.
I mean, it looks cool like this, right?
Uh-huh.
I like the colors. I think the green on the top of the head and right above the upper mouth, I think it's a little too green.
Mm-hmm.
Does that maybe make sense? I think it's a little too green. Yeah. I like the rest of it. I like the black in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I think a darker green would have been better.
Yeah.
But I like the molding a lot.
Yeah.
I like the flag. Can you try to pick it up? There's a handle grip on the back side. Do you see it on the back end?
On the flag?
No. Like a grip on the back middle. Look at the top back middle.
Oh, this?
Yeah, is that comfortable to hold like that? Can you pick it up?
Yeah.
Spin it around. Let's look at the back. So, okay, so the back, they actually gave some wood tones to the thatched roofing, which, I don't know, I mean, do they have roofers every 10 years in Eternia that you know, swap out, that, you know, who do you get to, what contractor do you call to change the shingles on top of Eternia?
You can
Castle Greyskull.
call Daffy the Wizard.
Daffy the Wizard.
Everything is solved by Daffy.
I'm pretty sure it's going to cost extra.
No.
I mean, who do you get? I mean, there's not Roofor, you know. You know, Roofor, the contractor of the universe, you know, who goes up and reshingles Greyskull every 10 or 20 years.
I am Roofor, the guy who fixes your roof.
The guy that fixes your roof. I'm glad that the cannon on top, like, clicks into place. Like, you can go ahead and try to take it off, see if it, like, see, it kind of snaps in.
Jeez.
Yeah, so you can carry it around without fear of losing that cannon, you know. So that's good.
You're despicable.
And I like that, you know, look up here at the flag at the top. It has a dark side and a light side, I guess, so you can signify who's in charge of the castle at that moment. You know, because one side's
cool.
Yeah, one side's got Skeletor swords, the other side's got He-Man swords.
Yes.
I think you have to pick it out and spin it, maybe.
Nope.
Oh, it turns?
Gotta be very careful so it doesn't break.
Yeah, that's a stress point.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, there's the dark side and the light side. I guess you can signify who's in charge of the castle at any given
But right
moment.
now, it's the good guys.
It's the good guys. 'Cause reasons.
He-Man
Yeah.
and the Masters of the Universe.
So, I mean, yeah, and it's not the flimsiest feeling plastic. I like it's got the little latches to keep it shut. I wish I knew what was causing it to push apart. Like, there's some plastic in there maybe not clicked into place properly, because, you know, I am me, and if there's something wrong, I will find the wrong thing to do.
Whoops.
Oh, trying to open it up with the generic sword that they give you.
Yep.
Ah.
By the power of Greyskull,
By the power
I now have the power.
All right, Daffy.
Now I will become Daffy Sheldon Duck the Wizard.
The Wizard.
Daffy the Wizard.
Daffy the Wizard. Ruler of all Eternia.
Yes, I am Daffy, ruler of Eternia.
Daffy Armando. Armando? Your name's Sheldon.
That may be true, but Armando sounds cooler.
You want to sound cool, or do you want to rule Eternia?
I want to rule Eternia.
Yeah, they should do that. They should do a bit where you know, I know that it's not Warner Brothers. That's a shame, because they always do Bugs and Daffy as Superman and Batman kind of thing. But it'd be great to see Bugs and Daffy as He-Man and Skeletor, Skeleduck.
I'm the Green Lantern.
The Green Lantern.
Here.
You're despicable.
I like it.
Me too. I am now Daffy Armando Duck for now on.
And you know, I was very glad, you know, to get it at over half off, because I don't know if I like it at $100, but I like it at half off $100.
I don't know if it's really $100. This doesn't look like that. I don't know if this should cost as much as my droider lightsaber that I have.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but this looks more like it should be $50.
It feels like $50.
Not $100, really.
I
Like,
mean,
it's big, but I've seen...
well, and the fact that the inside lacked molding and detailing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the inside is
really,
just.
I feel like you should just display it and just like it looks best like that.
Yeah, well, it's got good. All the play features are on the inside where it's ugly, right?
Where are you gonna put it anyway?
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do
That'll be cool, Dad.
We'll do a world's tiniest toy room tour. Eventually, we'll figure it out.
Like when you put it there, you should have He-Man standing right there, holding his sword up like this.
Yeah.
With you got the Battle Armor He-Man that has the lightning.
Uh-huh.
That does the you should put him right there while he's doing that.
With the lightning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish Cringer looked cowardly. So like without his helmet on, yeah, he's not coward Cringer. He's all. Either way, he's buffing stuff. But that's okay. I want a flocked Cringer. I want a fuzzy Cringer. Can I get a fuzzy Cringer? I know they didn't
That would be cool.
They didn't do that back in the day. I don't know how hard that would be.
Is it the same mold of Cringer nowadays that they're still using? There's a new one.
That's a new one because the new one's articulated and the old one was not.
He-Man.
The old Cringer was a big Jim tiger, and before that, like in the early '70s, it was a what was it? Tarzan. It was a Tarzan toy.
That's what you said.
He's like a panther or something. Tarzan would wrestle, but not articulated. Oh, it's tricky. It's not hard. It's an angle and a snap.
Snaps?
Yeah, not really. You just kind of put it in the thumb hold first, and then press it in the bottom. No, you're overthinking this here.
Yeah, you do that.
He doesn't have to. It's not the big grip. So you got it in the thumb, and then click the bottom.
Okay. Axe kind of looks tiny compared to the rest of the stuff.
What?
The axe looks kind of tiny compared to like.
My big complaint is a complaint I didn't have before having this today. Is I never even thought about these new toys having peg holes on their feet. Now I want some stands for them. I want like some G.I. Joe style, rectangular foot stands.
They really need to every He-Man character needs to start they keep skipping leg day. Because their upper body is just ginormous while their legs are super tiny.
What are you talking about? He-Man's got them. Look at his calves, man.
Oh yeah. Well,
You're
I
crazy.
feel like other characters
they all have the same legs.
Well, something about it their legs just look smaller than the rest of their body.
Nope. Nope. But they might be disproportionate, but
Old He-Man.
my old He-Man, he's on top of the Super Nintendo.
I don't know. He just looks I don't know.
I'm just glad to get that new school. I got the Battle Armor He-Man. I can put the old school face on him now. Even though he's still got the super filmation yellow hair, the face looks right to me. So I'll be excited to do that soon. Yeah, nobody ever figures that stuff out. Tila gets all... I think Tila's really mad at herself that she couldn't figure it out. I mean, Clark Kent had, glasses at least.
And he had a hunt, he was
I mean, it's not...
shorter. He had
look,
a...
If it's figuring out that Tila is also the goddess, I mean I get that she's got the snake armor, look at me, I'm not Tila, I'm the goddess, I got the snake armor.
Wait, does she have a secret too?
No, she doesn't know that she's. We just thought she got angry when she found out Adam was He-Man. Just wait until she finds out who her mommy is. Triggered.
Wait, who's your mom?
The sorceress. Yeah.
Was that in the old shows and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Did she ever figure out in the old show?
Yeah, but then they erased her mind.
Oh.
Like I said, He-Man writers really love Superman. They love that idea of hey, what if Lois figured out that Clark Kent is Superman? Then they had to somehow, take that knowledge away from her by the end of the story. You know what I'm saying?
Not anymore, because everybody knows Superman is.
Yeah, that was dumb.
I don't like that. Why did he do? Wait, how did that happen?
Just lean there, sorceress, lean there.
Why did Superman do that?
I don't know, but yeah. So I wonder if that reaction, that completely out of left field, super triggered. Oh, there's no foot peg there. There's no foot peg. Of all the places not to put a foot peg, there needs a foot peg.
I did it.
I know, but it needs a foot peg.
You're afraid of it falling?
I don't want him to fall. Someone slams the front door, he's gonna fall. Right? No.
He-Man's dead again.
That's okay.
The third time.
He's only mostly dead.
He's dead.
He was dead.
And now he's gonna die.
If he went to Masters Valhalla, he was dead, and then he undeaded.
And immediately after...
Again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Kevin Smith is not good at making everything. I've discovered.
What? I like it.
You do?
I
You
do.
like the
He's
intro?
not dead. He's bleeding out, but he's not dead.
Kill Orko.
He's not. Orko's not dead. Orko is not dead. Orko is fine. No body, no dead.
Okay.
You know that's the rules. You've read Stan Lee. You know that's the rule. No body,
Okay.
no dead. And
Okay.
if it is dead and there is a body, then the mind was transferred into another body.
Okay.
Or a robot. Or a computer. Or some kind of magic crystal beguffin. You know. So the hero or the villain will live on to fight another day.
Okay.
He's not dead. I refuse to accept that.
Okay.
And
But
let's
Kevin
be honest.
Smith really hates Orko.
Whatever. He also said this was all about He-Man. He lies.
Huh.
I don't hold it against him, though.
Like, all the trailer was the first episode.
Well, how many trailers are like that? I enjoyed it.
All the posters and all, and that cereal made a, like, it's got He-Man in front and center on it.
Yes, and the box is right over there behind our Mandalorian box.
Mm-hmm.
I like... Ooh, that would be fun. Let's get World's Tiniest Battle Cat in there. It's like, oh, little baby Cringer.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. But no, I mean... I like it.
Oh,
and I
okay.
know Orko is fine. Now, Roboto...
He's a robot, right?
Yeah, and since he's a robot, I'm sure Man-at-Arms has his mind backed up on a computer somewhere. It's all fine. But Kevin Smith has to make the fans feel like there are stakes, even though there clearly are none, because it's a cartoon based on a toy. You know. But we have to feel like there are stakes. Like when they killed Optimus.
You hated that, didn't you?
Oh man, I was so mad. Because
You like that movie
they
nowadays,
meant
don't you?
he was meant to stay dead. And it was like, oh, they weren't planning on bringing him back. That was a last minute course correction because they knew they'd stuck their foot in it.
We're
Kevin isn't.
You like that movie now, don't you?
Dude, now
Because Optimus, they
is
brought him back later.
fine. Although I would like a sequel where they bring back all the other characters that killed.
Like a continuation of the old show.
Yeah. But anyway, I like Castle Greyskull. I don't think it's a $100 toy.
The Transformers, the movie.
I do like it though. It needs a foot peg on the Greyskull mouth. Sorceress, I think. I'm not sure if I'm in love with all white.
Did she wear all white? Old show.
I wonder. Her wings are kind of see-through. Are those glow in the dark? I don't think they're glow in the dark. I think they're just see-through. But yeah, it's a good toy. I don't think it's a $100 toy, but I think it's a good toy. Because you know, like I said, if you open up the playset and you look in it, there's no molding on the inside. It's just the inverse of the outside. You know, and it kind of works once you hide it with the plug-in computer screens and stuff they give you. But at the end of the day, it's still just the inverse of the outside. You know? So it kind of loses some of its cool that way. I don't know how much it would have cost to have molded the inside differently than the outside. The ladder is definitely different. Oh yeah, that is way different. You see the armor stand.
This is not the same thing.
No, it's not.
Actually,
I thought it.
The old one looks cooler.
The old one looks cooler. It looks taller.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah, you can see the teeth down here are different. The ladder is definitely different. There's more rungs on the ladder. But original Masters figures could
that
not.
skull looks scarier.
The original toys could not have used that ladder. There is no way.
Why not?
Look at that! Look how narrow it is. They could have gotten 1 foot in that thing. But hey, there's Stinkor.
Stinkor.
There's Roboto with the cannon.
Roboto.
And there's Evil Strider. I forget what Evil Strider was
There's
called.
Orko on top of the flag.
Yeah.
Orko has captured the flag.
Wait, how's the flag there?
Because I guess it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's close.
I think I like the older one better.
I'm not sure where white outfit Sorceress comes from. It doesn't bother me. But here's the bigger thing. Okay, so 1985, Castle Greyskull cost $29.99. So
30?
Cost $30. $30.
What? How is this?
Wait, that's $1985. Hand me my phone. We'll do inflation calculator time. It's right there. Right there. Let's see. $72.
Huh.
So
Not 100.
no, it's not 100. It
Nope.
$72 toy is still so, but it's not $100. We didn't pay that much because Walmart already, futzed around and put it on clearance. They didn't even get one in stock before they put it on clearance. It had been an empty spot on the shelf all summer long.
Yep.
I would wake up and spam the app to see if one's in stock in the mornings, just to see.
Are you happy
If
you
an
finally
overnight.
got?
I am. I like it.
Yes.
My end result is it's cool. It's
Definitely
a
cool to have like in your collection in like a background or something.
yeah, it's a very cool display piece, right? And the girls already like playing with the inside. I think the girls are very playset minded.
They seem to like He-Man a lot.
Yeah, maybe I think it's not tall enough for Barbie, but it's definitely cool, for He-Man to hang around there.
Crazy, like Sugar seemed to like be more into He-Man than I am.
Yeah. Oh, they like Man.
I like He-Man, but it's not something like I'm crazy over.
Right. Well,
Sugar seemed to be like very into it right now.
they're in it.
Yeah.
And I love He-Man, but my He-Man is always the classic mini comic He-Man, the barbarian leaning sword and sorcery aesthetic He-Man, where he's just a dude out in the woods, and
Just a dude, no power.
just a dude out in the woods, and then he gets the vest of power. That
The
makes him,
best of power.
yeah, well, the harness. He gets the harness, and it makes him mighty,
Mighty.
Yeah, don't make fun. Don't. It's cool. It's cool. I love the artwork.
believe
It's very Robert E. Howard,
I believe you.
Conan stuff.
I believe you.
And then the cartoon's a thing, and then it becomes Superman, right? Without a cape. I'm He-Man. No, I'm Adam. It's like, wait. That's lazier than Superman. He doesn't even put on glasses. That's the thing. Is like, is Tila
And he's
really
still buff, right? Like same.
Yeah, is Tila mad at everybody else for not letting her in on the secret? Or is she mad at herself for not figuring it out? Because, come on.
That's like the easiest thing.
He
Like,
just puts on some fake tan. I'm He-Man.
ha 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 ha.
I'm-
I am here.
I'm in exhibitionist armor. Ha ha. I went around.
Didn't the 80s turtle toys, like, they look weirdly buff?
Oh, yeah.
For
Very,
turtles.
very similar. And,
I was more of like of the 80s things, I was more of like Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe. I was never like a He-Man guy. I didn't know much about it.
Like I said, I loved He-Man. My first experience was at daycare. Like I said, I was very little when this started, right? And someone had abandoned the mini comics at the daycare I went to. And so there they were in the toy box. Nobody was leaving the figures, but those little mini comics, they'd leave them in the toy box. I was like, ooh, what is this? I can't read, but this is entertaining. And then I started, it's like, I could read a little bit. I was like, oh, it's pretty advanced. Grover and the Monster at the end of this book taught me a lot about life, right? So I started reading,
Now you are the true monster. Of the
I was
story.
always the monster at the end of the book. It's like, no, Grover, fear me.
Fear me. I am the monster.
I am the monster
I'm the one in control of this book.
I am the Alpha and the Omega monster. At the beginning of the book and the end of the book, it's all me.
I control you.
So,
In an endless loop forever, I will keep ruining everything.
yep, that's me. That's me.
I will keep destroying your heavy, thick, solid,
Solid,
strong
strong
brick
brick
wall for the rest of eternity.
Oh man, that's right there. Yes.
We're filming, right? This is funny.
Yeah, we're filming.
Okay,
It's
good.
Grover, it's all an allegory for He-Man. I would just like to see you try to tear down this wall.
Oh my gosh, Grover's part of the He-Man universe.
Grover man. Grovar.
Grovar.
Grovar. I'd like to see a big old custom He-Man figure of Grovar.
A buff Grover.
Grovar.
Iron buff Grover with battle armor.
That's right.
That would
Grovar.
look scary.
I think I would dig that. I
That'd
would
be
dig
scary, but also hilarious and awesome.
That. Oh, we have a sugar invader. After
We
her
need-
shower, she's all fresh and clean.
We need Grovar. We need a giant buff Grover.
That to play with He-Man.
Yes.
Grovar, master of the universe.
Hello, everybody. Like,
No,
just imagine Giant Grover walking up to you and he goes, "Hello, everybody."
But so I had the little mini comics, right? And the first few mini comics were super like cool. Like the artwork was
Yeah.
like classic Conan 40s, 50s, kind of stuff, And I really dug it. And He-Man wasn't this fleshed out character. He's just some barbarian guy who's just, I'm going to fight Skeletor,
Did
And
the comics get really good at one point?
well, I like the more recent DC stuff that's been out there.
It's a DC.
Yeah, DC did some really cool modern He-Man stuff. But then after the mini comics, right, the first few mini comics, then the cartoon became a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so then the mini comics started to reflect the cartoon. It's like, oh, now there's Prince Adam. It's like, no, what? No. He was just a dude. He was just He-Man. He was just Man, dude guy. He was the Lebowski, man.
He was the Lebowski.
He was just the dude fighting the other dudes.
Dad. Thor versus He-Man. That should be a death battle.
That should be. But
Thor Lebowski.
Thorbowski. Yeah. And then the cartoon, and I was like, oh, I never cared for the cartoon as much. I was like, you know, like I said, the whole Adam He-Man thing, I was like, and I love Superman.
Well, Superman does more. Like, he wears glasses. Like,
yeah.
He's more hunched over. He looks shorter.
Right.
He has, like, a stutter in his voice. He sounds more wimpy.
Right. He
tries.
sells it. He sells it, right?
He-Man's just the same.
No, well, he chipmunks his voice, you know.
Barely. Like, but he doesn't change his hair. He doesn't, like, his posture's the same and everything.
He goes from, I am He-Man to, I am He-Man. But he's still got the muscles. He doesn't look like Urkel.
That is so, like, bothering me. Like, just the giant buff guy go, can't I read mine?
Right, because he's still buff. He can't hide his muscles, right?
Urkel, Sonic.
Because he's
Sonic and He-Man.
Superman puts on a three-piece suit and a tie to go to work and hide his muscles. Adam, he's still got that skin-tight outfit. It's pink. But he's still, you know, buffing stuff. Right.
Sonic and He-Man, Urkel.
Right.
That's no good.
So, you know, mileage may vary, but
nobody's faster than me.
I don't want to hate.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't want to hate on the Filmation cartoon. I enjoyed it. Not as much as the mini comics. Yeah, it was Filmation.
I just thought it was Netflix.
No, the old school.
Oh, old school.
Filmation. You know, same people that did those Batman cartoons with Batmite back in the 70s.
That's why Batmite is so much like Orko.
That's why Orko and Batmite are basically the same thing.
Little magic dude
that screws stuff up.
They colored Batmite weird in that show.
They did. He wasn't what I... That's not my Batmite.
That's not my Batmite.
That's right.
Give me your glasses.
Okay.
That's not my Batmite.
That's right. Give me back my glasses. Oh my gosh. But I like this a lot. I think He-Man is an awesome, like, timeless toy and character line. I don't, like I said, I'm not all in on all white sorceress. Mm-hmm. But I'm okay with it since, you know, the Filmation Art Deco, the orange and the blue and the white.
Yeah, she did have more like colors.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll do a regular colored sorceress some other time. God, they'll sell us the whole castle again just to get the other. Oh gosh, don't put that out there. They'll sell us the castle again to get the other color palette.
Oh no.
No. Never.
Dun dun dun.
This was the first time all summer we'd seen anybody on the shelf except for He-Man and Skeletor. The local Walmart had like 4 pegs full. Who
would win in a fight, Lion now or He-Man?
He-Man's stronger. I think Lionel's probably the better swordsman, you know, because Mark Hamill wasn't wrong when he says, you finally used the sword the way it was intended. You know, he was Mark Hamill's not wrong there, you know. Mm-hmm. I was like, but that's you know, 80s TV, you know. Cobra and G.I. Joe can't shoot each other. He-Man can't use the sword the right way.
Throw a punch.
Yeah.
Spider-Man in the 90s show only threw 3 punches throughout 50 episodes.
That's the irony of 80s cartoons, you know. Parent groups threw a hissy fit that these cartoons were going to make kids want the toys like obsessive freaks, and they did. Mm-hmm. But really, if anything, the cartoons were a commercial against the toy, because you're like, well, why would I want this He-Man guy? He has a sword, he never uses it.
That curl thing.
Like G.I. Joe, these are the country's best soldiers, and they can't hit squat. You know?
Especially the Cobra Troopers.
Everyone parachutes to safety. Transformers?
What do the G.I. Joes do to stop the bad guys? Because I'm sure they couldn't throw punches either.
What, Cobra?
No, there's characters in G.I. Joe that can't throw punches.
No, they throw them. You know, like the A-Team. I mean, it wasn't just cartoons.
Like they can't use their guns, no swords, no grenades.
Well, it wasn't just children's cartoons. I mean, A-Team was live action. It was the same deal. You know, the A-Team couldn't shoot anybody on primetime network TV. They'd have to set off a bomb that would flip the vehicle, and all the bad guys would fall out of the vehicle, or BA would pick them up and throw them.
I like that G.I. Joe cover.
Well, the comic books, people could die.
Yeah.
And they did frequently.
Really?
Yeah, it was very, very different. It's like that's why I was a hardcore comic book guy. I love Transformers and G.I. Joe.
You got the better version.
The comic books were the way to to experience those
better,
things.
Transformer comics or Transformers the show, in your opinion?
It depends, and I'm gonna spin the camera over a little bit. You can see my spinner rack. You can see I've got Transformers number 8 up there. And I'm gonna zoom in on it.
Meets the eye.
I love the artwork in issues 7 and 8. That artist was not around for very long, but dadgum if that wasn't a couple of cool looking issues, And it introduced us to the Dinobots. Ratchet was the only Autobot still around. All the others had been blasted by shockwave. They were hanging like slabs of meat in the Autobots arc, and Optimus Prime had been beheaded. His head was on a little table, So it was as dark as it gets when Ratchet is it, and he goes on an expedition. He doesn't make them; he finds them. The Ark made them or woke them up. I don't know. I wasn't very clear on it. In the cartoon.
Oh, in the
cartoon. Follow the channel of my brain.
Okay.
In the comic book, and we're not talking about He-Man anymore. But yes, Transformers could die frequently. G.I. Joe, died frequently, right? Star Wars, see the Star Wars comic there?
They're weird.
They are weird. That's not Star Wars. The films.
Okay, I'm so confused. Luke on that little picture over there looks like He-Man. Down there, he looks like Han Solo.
Yeah.
Neither of those look like Luke.
Okay, so anyway, we're digressing now.
Come on, man, that just looked like He-Man.
It does. Luke looks like He-Man.
Why does he have a red lightsaber?
Because Marvel editorial wasn't paying a lot of attention.
They had no idea what they were doing.
No.
Is that Obi-Wan Kenobi in green?
Maybe, yeah.
It looks like he has a mustache.
Yeah. Okay, so we're digressing.
Anyway, He-Man.
We're talking about other things now. We should probably finish this. So let's do this. I'm gonna hand you the box.
The box.
The box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Nothing now.
Nothing.
So let's hold the box up.
Absolutely.
You want to scoot the toy set back? Scoot the whole tray back. Scoot the whole tray back. That's okay.
Goodbye, Stinkor.
Oh, Stinkor. Oh, man.
He's alive.
He needs a foot peg there.
I've got my Spider-Man
He
reflexes.
needs a foot peg.
I have Spider-Man reflexes.
Okay. Hold the box. Okay.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Scoot that way a little bit. Move that farther back. All the way back.
Hello, Dad.
Hey, sugar. You are not bringing ice cream in here. Alright, now slide yourself over a little more. Not up, but just over. Okay.
That's good.
We'll see. Okay, so let's look at the box. See if I can bring this back a little bit. There we go. As far back as I can get. Okay, so that box, hold it up like that. There we go, straight up. That's some pretty artwork. That is nice.
I can't see from here.
I know you can't, but thank you for holding it. You can see most of the toys that are available. No She-Ra, noticeably absent on the front box art. But you got the classic characters. You got Man-at-Arms. You've got Man-E-Faces. I see Merman, Trapjaw.
Do they use a different head mold?
Tila as in her goddess armor. Skeletor,
Do you have a
Evelyn.
classic Merman so I can compare these two faces?
Not right now. I don't know, but I do like down here in this corner. That's right here by Triclops.
Yeah.
There are Skeletor's little undead servants. Man, I would like to have some army figures of that.
Oh.
That would be cool to have some army figures of that.
That'd be pretty sick.
So okay, and then on the side of the box, on the side flap, you can go ahead and open it. The side flap. We got. I can't see that on camera. Hold it. There we go. We got Fisto and Ogre Dude. I don't know who Ogre Dude is, but
Ogre Dude.
I want that and some of these. Let's go to the other side. See if there's different art on that side.
It's not art. It's a picture of it.
Oh, is the other side just a picture of the toy?
Ooh, now I can see the art.
Besides, no, there's stuff over here. Yeah, there's battle. See, there's stuff. There's Battle Cat and Panther. I would love to have, sweetheart. You're just showing me the top of that box. There's Battle Cat and Panther right there. It's just great art. I would love to have a wall poster of that box art. You know. All right, so here we go on the back. That's most of the current line. Once again, no She-Ra. I guess she doesn't count.
Is that?
And Panther is not flocked in the artwork in the picture here. We got the land shark. I see Zodiac, Tila. It's nice. It's nice. Like, takes me back to the old days when there'd be like a manual that'd flip out, you know, and show you all the available figures, you know, and play sets and things. It's really cool. And I see the ladder being used in a different way here in the art on the back. It goes to a window. I don't know. Let's try that out later and see if that ladder actually pegs in there or if it just, hey, it leans. Ha ha ha. You know what bothers me? I always, as a kid, you know, you see these toys in a Sears catalog or on a commercial, like the G.I. Joe commercial, these kids playing with these things. And it's like, man, just sell me the dirt. sell me the dirt these things are set up on. Because I want that. You know, it's hard to have, my imagination's hard, just like, I want to take it seriously, but there it is. I've got this Castle Greyskull.
Pretty sick.
Or
Wouldn't it be cool if that was like a real flag that's like flat?
Yes. You know, that'd be cooler. But you know, you get your nice, awesome Castle Greyskull or whatever playset it is, right? And it's on your bedspread, your bright blue bedspread that's got Pac-Man on it or whatever. You know, and it just doesn't. It's like, I don't feel like I'm on Eternia. I need the dirt.
Yeah,
Give me the dirt. I will pay for the dirt, man. And look at that. See the dirt?
Yeah.
I need
I
that.
should give you that. Then it'd be $100.
That's $100. Give me the dirt too. Give me the dirt. All right, so let's see. Let's look at the top of the box. It's got the playability stuff here. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, Castle Greyskull.
Extreme close up.
It is a little bit. I'm gonna pan. Okay, there's the castle. The drawbridge opens and closes. Warriors practice. Oh, it's a practice dummy. Yes, the fist boar's head thing is a practice dummy. I feel so stupid now. Hey, read the box, idiot. Okay. All right. Flag shows who controls the castle. Figured that out. The trapdoor for surprise. Yes. A laser for would-be invaders. Pew pew. And then weapons and racks. And then an elevator that carries warriors upstairs. Because, you know, like Chutes and Ladders, the playset. You fall down the hole, you climb back up the stairs. Or the elevator. Chutes and Ladders, right? And then it says, what the castle folds in half for easy carrying. Additional figures sold separately, subject to availability. Oh, subject to, you don't say, Mattel. Subject to, I'm going to shoot that, I'm going to get that little phrase. Additional figures sold subject to availability. Thank you, Mattel. Thank you. Subject to availability. You know what availability means? Don't hold your breath. Do not hold your breath. Right? Yes. Colors and decorations may vary.
Is Skeletor like he's like, how does he have a buff body if he's a skeleton dude?
That's a valid question. I don't know.
Is he wearing a mask and we just didn't know it?
Maybe.
That'd be
Maybe.
crazy. Plot twist.
Plot twist. It's very twisty. I like it. I like the box best. Honestly, I like that box.
Yeah, that art's pretty
That's going to be
sick.
the challenge, is figuring out where in my room to do...
Oh, Dad, you know what it would have been a cool thing if they did?
What?
Make that glow in the dark.
Yeah, that did pretty awesome.
Look, that just made me think of that.
I'm just saying...
And what if the inside lit up like that?
Okay, so it says the sorceress is Temple of Darkness sorceress.
Add like dirt and rocks.
Is that
Make it glow in the dark. Make the mouth light up. Boom. That's $100 right there.
So what? I need to know what part of the Masters of the Universe lore Temple of Darkness sorceress belongs to, right? Because it's not regular sorceress; it's Temple of Darkness sorceress. So IDK.
Can we keep holding it?
No, you can put it down. Now the real challenge is trying to figure out where in my overfull toy room that thing is going to go.
I'll let you decide that for yourself.
No, think for me.
I don't want to think for you. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Brain powers. You gotta help me though.
I don't know. Yeah, this is the world's tiniest toy room. We should.
So anyway, guys, thanks for visiting my channel today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me and my kids while we played with my new toy. And if you haven't found one yet, don't give up hope. Apparently, they are slowly trickling into stores here and there. And remember, no matter what your questions are about toys, the universe, and everything, the answer is always to have fun. And don't stand on that trapdoor thing. Till next time, everybody.